Right. Let's introduce you.
Okay.
Charlotte Davies.
No. Try again. Charlotte Davies. That is my birth name.
Lottie Davies.
Yeah. Much better.
This podcast is gonna be all over the place, but I think it's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, it's not. There's gonna be no order to this. It's just gonna be chaos.
Lottie Davies.
Yeah.
The little Welsh lady who I met, was it 5 years ago now?
Yeah, almost
roughly?
5 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah.
Let's get started with that.
Great.
You
really,
good?
So good this week. This week's been fantastic. Haven't been to the gym, but.
And you've moved back up to Cambridge now, or partly?
Partly moving fully tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's a lot.
You gonna miss the place? Even though we've only seen you probably like 4 times in the whole time you've been back down here for like a whole year.
That was so bad. It's because I started the course and I was like, oh, I'll have loads of free time. I'll come to training loads. And then just found lifting and have been. I think I've done all the jiu-jitsu sessions I've done it. Apart from one.
Or two. Yeah.
This year.
Maybe 3.
Which is 5.
But it seems like you found a good love for your weightlifting now. Because you never used to do that when we first met.
I used to do really basic movements, but I found Olympic lifting, and that has just changed. I've focused in on that this year, so I love jiu-jitsu and I've loved jiu-jitsu for years, but I started lifting and I was like, this is so much fun. I was like, why have I never done this before? But then I get I don't want to say addictive. It's addictive personality. So I'll start something and I'm like, this is the best thing ever, and I'll do all of it. So it was running at one point, so I did running loads, and I did maybe 3 marathons. It was during lockdown, so I did 3 marathons, and then I did loads of half marathons. But I was running all the time.
Yeah.
Because that's all I could do, and then that ended and I got back to jiu-jitsu, so I was jiu-jitsu all the time, and I'm I love lifting, so I'm lifting all the time. Yeah, it's all or nothing.
Just keep switching.
Yeah, I'm let's just do something else. But jiu-jitsu has been the constant, I think.
It's always there.
Yes.
It's not necessarily something that you do all the time, but when you have an opportunity, you'll find time to do it.
Yes.
If someone hits you up in Wales or wherever it is, and they're just I'll come train, you're there.
Well, I went to the women's, I really like the women's class at, all the women's open mat / teaching at Mat Academy, because I'll do the women's class and then it's the comp rounds. So it's on a Sunday as well, so I'll be home that weekend, and it's the best time because it'll finish at 4 and I can drive back afterwards. And their comp, I always forget how disgusting their comp rounds are. So I think it's I'm oh, it's fine, and then I start and I'm I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But it's good. It's so good to have a catch up with really good friends. One of my good friends, Hayley, runs it with
That's the one I dropped you off to the train station with.
Yeah, we went on holiday earlier this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me and Hayley, we do a lot together. So it's her, who else runs it? Wayne Samways and Lauren Price run it. They run the women's side of stuff there. So yeah, it's good. They've got loads of women there now, which is nice. It's growing.
That's good. It would just been nice for you to pop in and see some of our ladies. I'm joking.
No, I was meant to see Daisy the other day, actually. She messaged me and she was like, can I see you this weekend? And I'm I'm flying to Cyprus. No. I'm sorry.
Is that for holiday or work?
This is work, yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited.
We'll get into that in a minute, what your work is. But when was what was the first martial art that you started?
That was MMA.
Was it?
Yeah, so that was super fun. So it was on my...
So a bit of everything then, straight off the bat? Or was it mainly the striking side?
So it was striking. I hated jiu-jitsu.
Did you?
I hated it.
We'll get into when we first met and the training, because I remember a lot of times in the faces you've made at some of the stuff that we would do, but was that over in Wales? You first started?
Yeah. So it was a guy, I love him to bits, Ben. He introduced me. So he was a bouncer, and I think it was my 23rd birthday. It sounds like something out of a fucking film. So we met. He was bounce ring next door because
Is this while you were working as a barmaid?
Yes, yeah, I was still working in bars at the time, and I met him outside, and he was like, "Oh, I run this like striking MMA class," and I was like, "I'm not doing that." I was like, "I can't. I've never done it. Like, I've never done a martial art." He was like, "Yeah, but you're fit," and like at the time, I wanted to join the army, so he was like, "Oh, we'll take you for a run."
Yeah.
So they do like an hour of running, and I was into running at the time, so I was like, "Oh, cool, I'd love to." So you do an hour run, and then you do the MMA class, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know, I've never done it," and he was like, "No, I run it, so you'll be safe," and I was like, "Oh, I'll try it, try." And then did the run, did the 1 hour MMA class, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be my life. Because it's like, people that train will know, it's like it takes over your life no matter what martial art you do. It takes over your life, but in the best way possible.
How old were you then?
23. Yeah, it was just after my 23rd birthday. Yeah, so 6 years.
6 years ago.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah, and I did jits.
Did you have many girls training with you doing the MMA? Was it just you?
There was one. There was like maybe one every now and then.
And how did you find that? Because I know from training with you, you never really give a shit about like the gender or anything. You don't care about the size, nothing. You just jump in, fight anyone.
Yeah. It's just,
so it didn't bother you?
I think it's the Welsh, like anyone that knows a Welsh person or anyone that's like related or Welsh themselves, like we're just a scrappy bunch.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter the size of the person, like you'll fight them.
Yeah.
I'll fight them. And that's,
speaking for the whole of Wales.
Speaking for the whole of Wales, we're a scrappy country. Like we'll just give anything a go, and I think that's something I took into training for sure. And it was so good having Ben as the instructor because he had quite like a military mindset as well, which I absolutely loved. So if you didn't do the run at the end of the class, he gave like a bit of a speech, and he'd make everyone, there was like an octagon stage thing, and he'd make everyone get in and do like a workout. So you'd either have to do pull-ups because it was like similar to the beams here, you have to do pull-ups, or you have to do sit-ups, or like till the last person fell or the first person fell, and you'd have to do it again.
Yeah.
Or like, and you'd like have these like inspiring speeches of like, if you turn up early and you come to the run, you wouldn't have to be doing this shit and like all this stuff. He was great. And then like the people that went on the run were just standing there like, oh no.
So with it being MMA, obviously you're mixing the striking and the grappling. So at what point did you start learning the grappling and was just like, no, I don't like it?
So it was part of it. I did it like once a week because there was a jiu-jitsu class.
Less effort in that class.
I hate it because it was gi as well, which...
Oh, yeah, and I know...
Anyone that knows me.
We'll get into that.
There's like loads of little nuggets, like we're going to get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not even going to start with how much I despise the gi. But yeah, it would like, so it was like gi class. It's something I wasn't immediately good at, so I hated it. So I was like, it was like one class a week I'd do, and then I was like... why should I even bother? I was like, this is stupid. No one's doing this. Like, why would anyone do this? You can't punch him. Like, it's pointless. Which is insane. Like, to think that that was my mentality back then. And then I just kept getting injured with MMA, and I was like, it's not a sport that I have longevity in. Because I always think, you know, a couple of years down the line, am I still going to be able to do as much of it as I want? And the answer is no. Like, I kept getting my eyes cut. I've got scars, like quite a bit of scarring in my eyes. Like my eyebrows. I was just I'm not great with like being sensible with where I put my head. So I just constantly get my head smashed, which is fine because it's fine in jiu-jitsu because you're not punching, you're not getting punched in the face, but like MMA, it was a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I kept cutting on people's hip bones of all things. I kept like smashing my head into people's hip bones. Crazy. Yeah. So I was like, let's try jiu-jitsu, and I like committed. I forced myself to do it for 6 months. I was like, we'll do it for 6 months. In the gi.
Sure.
I think I did some no gi because I was still doing MMA, but I was like...
Was this all at the same place?
Yeah, so it's a place called the Hangar Gym in Cardiff, which is awesome. It's got everything. Lady that loves it, that runs it, is wonderful as well. Faith, she's fantastic. She ran the gym. So like having like a female-led gym as well was quite nice. And she had this like giant Alsatian, so you're like after training you could like cuddle a dog, and that was like peak.
Perfection.
Yeah, it's what you want.
Yeah.
It's what you want for sure.
So you stuck with jiu-jitsu for 6 months, and that got you actually committed and actually started to enjoy it. So it was like a hate for it to start off with, but then it's turned into a love.
I think it's because I could see the progression with it as well. Like, you start rolling with people and you realise that you can get better. But I think that's...
Was it the frustration of the grips that you hated to start off with?
It's knowing that you can't just, like, flap out of it almost. Like, you can't just go, rah, I'm going to get out of this, which you can kind of do with no-gi. You can, like, throw yourself around and somehow get out of it. Whereas, like, gi, you have to, because it is more technical, you have to, like, think about what you're doing, and that's what I struggled with. I was like, I don't want to have to think. Like, I just want to throw my body around.
So in the roughly about 6 years of doing jiu-jitsu now,
Yeah.
you still haven't figured out how to grip break or... Because I still know the frustration in your face. Like, any time I like used to grip your gi, you'd just be so frustrated.
I hate it.
And I knew how pissed off you would get with, like, if I pull a lapel out, I could just see it in your face. You're just ready to leave the building.
Like, and this is the problem, is I know, like, I say I hate it, but I know how beneficial it is.
No.
Like, I know that it's so useful for so many games, like gi or no gi, it's useful to do, but I just hate it. Like, it's never going to change. I've kind of, like, accepted the fact that I need to do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess it's like for some people, it's like eating your vegetables. Like, you don't want to do it, but you have to, like, it's good for you.
Yeah.
So that's what I see the gi as, is like...
How many sessions this year have you done in the gi?
Like 2, maybe 3, and like I buy
At the max.
max 3. It's I don't want to buy gis because, well, no, that's why I buy nice gis. Is I'm like, I get to dress up. It's the only thing that will get me into a gi. Is like if I have a nice gi.
No.
There's no other reason, because I hate them. One day I'll love it, maybe when I'm like 90.
So you also did competition shooting, didn't you? When was that, before martial arts or after starting?
That was before.
Was
yeah. So that was...
How did you get into that?
Cadets.
Oh, was it?
So I was in cadets when I was younger, and then I got into shooting at like...
Did you
15.
choose to go into cadets, or was that something your mum wanted you to do?
No, my mum... It was my best friend's sister. So we're now good friends anyway, but at the time it was just her sister that went, and then I went with my best friend. I loved it. Like, it was just the option of, like, doing a lot more. Again, I wasn't super physical. Like, starting MMA was probably the first time in my life that I was actually committed to a sport. Like, I've never been sporty, ever.
No.
Like, you see the pictures of me in year 7, I'm wider than I am tall. Like, it's not good. But that's it's the thing I always tell people when they're like, oh, but, like, sport is really difficult, and finding, like, a routine of, like, fitness is, I think it's difficult for so many people, but I always say, like, you just haven't found your thing.
Yeah.
Like, there is something. There are so many things out there now that keep you physically active in any way, shape, or form, no matter of your ability, your age, your, like, capabilities with your body. Like, there is something out there.
Yeah.
You just haven't found it yet.
Just got to keep searching.
Just got to just try new things. Like, and you're never. I hate that people use the term, or like the self, not deprivation, but they'll say, like, I'm too old. I'm like, that's not a thing. No, it's not a thing. You're never too old.
Wait until you're like 70.
Yeah, like, look at you. Like, you're so old. You were still so old, but you started really old when you started jiu-jitsu.
Oh, fuck you. So, with the shooting, how far did you take that? Because didn't you get quite good with it? Or did you compete with it as well?
Yeah, so I represented Wales a couple of times.
Yeah.
That was really fun. Yeah, I got to go to Canada twice. Did a lot of the Imperial, so that's like the national competition. Did that a couple of times. Again, it gave me my coach that coached me when I was a kid. He was awesome. So he's a guy, I think he's still in the cadets now as an officer. He's fantastic. But he he initially didn't want me on the team because he was like, girls are just stressful. They're like, and look at her, like, she's going to be stressful. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But there was like another female coach, and she was like, no, like, have her on the team. If it goes wrong, it's under me. But he was so good at, like, I mean, 15, 6-year-old me was a nightmare. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not great at 29. 16 me, like, that would have been, I wouldn't want to look after that at all.
No.
But he was so good at getting, like, the disciplined part of it out. And the shooting team that we were a part of, it was awesome. There was 4 of us, and we did so well. Like, when I was still in cadets, like, we won the major competitions for the tri-service. We won individual comps. Like, all of us were super, super successful with it. And it was down to his, like, commitment. And there was other coaches as well, but he was, like, the main one that, you know, set deadlines for us and, like, kept us separate from a lot of the other teams. But it was because he wanted us to succeed. So yeah, I think that's where my, like, discipline for sport came from. But I think I fell out of love with it. I still enjoy it now and I want to get back into it. And it's something you can come back to. Like, people that shoot in their 80s. Yeah, it's not, because it's not a physical sport. I know it's always something I can come back to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've did a few national comps and I really enjoy it. I've still got friends through it. So yeah.
It seems like from an early age, it's that what's taken you to what your job is now, sort of always been there along the way. Has that always, between like the working in the bars, has your goal always been what you're doing now?
Never.
No?
Not even once.
No, not at all.
So
even though like you've got these little hints of like shooting and like cadets and then like martial arts as well.
Yeah.
It was never like a thing that you thought of wanting to do. What did you want to do?
Police.
You wanted to be a police officer?
So weird. I went through school. I was massively into drama.
Okay.
So when I was in primary school, I was in drama. Like, I loved drama. And I went to, like, drama.
Sorry, I thought you meant as in drama, as in like beef in the school and stuff like that.
I love to fight people. You're like, yeah, exactly. That's why you want to be in the army.
Makes sense.
No, I was into, like, acting and stuff.
Okay.
And then I loved art, and I took art for A-level and got, like, a double distinction. So I loved art and I loved acting. Mum thought, like, you even ask her now, she thought I was going to be an actress.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, technically I am still. Yeah, like, I went through that phase. I always think I have so many phases of my life because I get, like, sucked into things and I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I kind of focus in on it, but they all kind of, all the things you get into in your life help you out at some point. So yeah, wanted to do acting, didn't do that. Well, got to the end of school and I was like, I've got to do a degree. So I did police sciences, got like 3/4 of the way through. And then, like, it was like half of third year and I was like, I'm going to work in bars.
Yeah.
So
That was a complete switch up.
just, like, dumped my degree, didn't finish it. I still want to finish it at some point. But yeah, basically got 3/4 of the way through. Just didn't respond to any of the university emails. Started working in bars. Worked in bars.
How many years did you work in the bars?
Whoa, that was like the ages of like 20 to 23.
And that's then when you met up with, did you say his name was Ben?
Yeah, Ben. Yeah.
And then got into the MMA.
Yeah, I've still got so much love for him because he got me ready for my current job now. So I was training, I was really worried because I joined the reserves initially.
So is that the next thing you did after bar work was join the reserves?
Yeah, so I was like, I want to commit, but to me 4 years at the time would have been a big commitment. I was like, oh my God, 4 years seems like a lot because like when you're in your young early 20s, like a commitment of 4 years seems like a lifetime.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do the reserves, and that was really good. But for some of the testing, I was like, I need to train for it because it's not something I've ever put my body through. Not that it's. I look back at it now and I'm like, that was easy. But at the time, I was like, this is massive. Like,
it's insane.
I've never done these things. Yeah. Knocking this about. And he trained me for that. So he was doing loads of fitness stuff. He helped me with the fitness tests. Yeah, he was amazing. He was like, after I finished shooting, he was like the person that kind of guided me through a lot of things.
Directed you?
Yeah. So even though like...
Because you were a bit of a heavy drinker for a little while, weren't you?
Oh, mate. It was...
I'm guessing during the bar time, being around it.
Because it was so cheap. I think that was the thing, is like you being the kind of like the fun. I don't want to be like being the fun personality that I am. Sounds disgusting saying that. But yeah, just being like an active person and wanting to like socialize and be out all the time. Like alcohol is just a part of that culture, unfortunately. It doesn't have to be, but I got sucked in and I was like, oh, it's really fun. I get to drink loads and party and go out all the time. And I worked at a bar that closed at 6 a.m. Like, you're starting drinking at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You're not getting home till like midday, which is, it's crazy that your like working hours were like that. Hello. It's spooky season.
He's just dropping off a key for me.
Oh, cute. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I got no idea what I was saying.
So from when did you stop with the alcohol then? Because you went sober for a while, didn't you? Or
yes, so I did everything all at once.
so once you
Obviously.
joined the reserves, that all happened all in one section. You just like gave up alcohol, joining the reserves, hitting the MMA, just doing everything all in one go.
Yeah, so I quit. I remember I did it like in the space of a week. So I moved out because I was living with someone at the time that I was with. So I moved out, I quit my job, I joined the reserves, and I started MMA in the space of like a week, I think. So I don't do things by halves ever. If I'm going to do something, I'm going in 2 feet and all my face and everything, like every other part of my body.
And then
like,
deal with it then.
just all in a ball, like go, do all of it at once. So yeah, I realized my life wasn't, I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. Like it was so bad. And like at one point, I think I was being sick because I was sick all the time, like from drinking loads. And I vomited like a little bit of blood and I was like,
Not good.
that's not, you're not meant to do that. Like, bodies aren't meant to, no, don't do that. So I think that was my epiphany moment of like, we need to just not. But I also knew that if I carried on working in bars, I wouldn't be able to detach myself. Like I wouldn't have the self-control being in that environment to not drink and work. And it was like, I didn't see the prospects of, to me, any kind of advancement in the job. So I was like, I need to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. So I was an axe thrower after that.
Sorry, an axe thrower.
Sorry.
While were you like in the reserves doing MMA, quit drinking, you decided to be an axe thrower?
So I worked 2 jobs after that, after I worked in bars, and I worked in a cafe. So I made the cakes and I worked like the coffees and stuff. So I did like barista work, and then I was like an axe throwing instructor.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I did like, I still got the email address as like my Google account on YouTube. So I still got it, but yeah, so if you need axe throwing, I got you. I can be a great instructor. So I did that for like almost a year.
Shit.
Yeah. And
that's something I didn't know about you.
Yeah, I was an axe throwing instructor. Yeah. I couldn't fit enough in my life. I was like, I need to add something else weird.
Is that then from that point where you are to now after that?
Well, I think, so that was, I worked that. Lockdown.
Yep.
That's where lockdown happened. And I couldn't work. So I panicked. Oh, that was great as well. So when lockdown happened, I still think this is hilarious. So I had like a thing against watching the news, and I still kind of do. Like your general news channels, like the ones on TV. So I didn't watch it, and I had a phone call. I still remember I was like sitting on the floor. Mum rang me, and she was like, "You can't leave the house." And I had a breakdown. Because
fuck off.
I thought she meant you couldn't like go out in nature. So I was like, but I love the outdoors. And I had like this like existential crisis that I couldn't be out like in the open. Yeah. And I was like, but I don't do anything indoors. Like nothing that I enjoy is inside. Like I'm gonna lose my mind.
I'm gonna go back drinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an alcoholic mess if you keep me indoors. Like I'm a feral animal. Like I was like trying to think of all these ways because I didn't have my van at the time. I literally had like a small Toyota Aygo. If anyone's owned one, you know what it's like. It's like a tin can. Yeah, they're wonderful. Like my little sweetheart, when I had her, she was great. But I was like, I couldn't do anything with it. No. So yeah, and I was meant to be deployed with the reserves at the time as well, but like during lockdown, which came about, ended up being cancelled. But there was like so much. Lockdown's different for everyone. But that's when I got into running. It was during lockdown, and then I couldn't work because I didn't have a job, but I was still getting paid from the reserves because we were still doing training, which was really useful. So yeah, I was running all the time because where I was at the time was right next to Caerphilly and then the Brecon Beacons. So I was out every day, like either hiking or running. So I was
Brecon
doing...
Beacon's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like if anyone's been, they'll know. Well, I don't know. Some people that go with work think it's one of the worst places on earth.
Really?
I think, yeah. The experiences you have there.
Yeah.
If you're with work, it's not fun.
No.
But I loved it, and the freedom because there was no one there. No one was out, like, because people couldn't hike because you couldn't go there. So there was literally no one.
Peaceful.
Oh, I'd be doing like 20, 30, 40 miles a day just hiking. And it was gorgeous because there was no one out. And it was, I'd like have all these podcasts. So I like started listening to David Goggins at that point, Ross Edgley, Rich Roll. So like a bunch of their books. I was just like headphones on, like hiking up. Yeah. I found into slow worms because it was like about that time. It was like super hot because those months were so warm. So I was finding all these like little slow worms. Yeah. It was really fun. I hiked back home.
Did you?
So I hiked back to Cardiff because Caerphilly, I need to stop waving my arms so much. Caerphilly's like the other side of Cardiff, so I like hiked up over the mountain to my mum's house. Like would like go into the garden because obviously I couldn't go in the house, so I like went round the garden, like had a little catch up with them in the garden, like on Mother's Day, and then hiked back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite fun. It was like, I just did loads of
adventure, just being outside.
Yeah, and having
Can't
freedom.
beat it. Yeah.
And you'd never have that again, like not being able to have a job, but being paid, but also being able to be outside is,
No.
I still massively value that time.
So is that when you then began your role to what it is now? Where you actually joined?
Yeah. So during that time, I then moved to Swansea. I moved in with one of my really good friends, Frankie. She still lives in Swansea, actually. She's done, again, so many good things. She was a bodybuilder. She did like bodybuilding comps. I think she's done other things, but she's done like 100-mile runs. Yeah. Like she's done ultra marathons. She's a reservist now. I think she's got maybe 2 or 3 degrees. I'm not sure. She's done tons. Like she's now a mental health nurse as well.
Yeah.
So I lived with her. Was meant to go away with the reserves. It got cancelled. So I was like, I don't have a job. And obviously other people were in the same position as me. And I was like, lockdown was kind of coming to an end at that point. And I was like, I need a job. I was like, I don't know what I would need to do, but I need a job. So I went full-time reserve and went on the core engagement team. So that was like for the engineers, recruiting.
No. So
answering people that whether it's people that have already joined or people that were wanting to join the engineers, talking to them, going out into schools, because that was allowed then. So we went to schools, we did like team building exercises, we did like Zoom calls because that was still kind of a thing. So we were like Zoom in with universities and like youth groups and giving them like a presentation on the engineers, like what we do, just as a core anyway. It was a really cool job.
Yeah.
Me and my friend at the time that I was working with, another girl I love to bits, lives in Jersey. We were in charge of this like model kit, so we had to hand make these. Well, they have the little like remote control diggers and stuff, and we made this like interest piece for ones to take round. So it came out in sections that you could like go around, like pick the sand and the dirt up and then like go somewhere else and like dump it out. So we created all these like routes and these little mini like what's the stuff that you bounce out? Razor wire.
Oh yeah.
So like made tiny little razor wire out of like coils.
Little seams and stuff.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I literally got given all these resources and they were like, make something cute, and I was like,
great.
Yeah, like my inside art lady was like, this is going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
And it was. Yeah, the pictures from that, it was like making a little model pit basically. It was yeah.
And then you ended up, from doing that, you end up going into engineers. And that's when did you go up north first, or did you then come to Newbury for a course?
So I transferred, stayed in Surrey. Transferred. So I was where the course that I needed to be on was. So I had to. It was so weird as well because I lived in the permanent staff block at the time. So I had to leave for 2 weeks, come back and be a recruit, which was mental. So like I knew I knew most of the people that were my staff, like the training staff. And then so I finished that course. That was like a couple of weeks. That was long. It was fun, but my God,
Just felt like it was never ending.
it's so physical.
Yeah.
It was. I would happily do it again, but it is one of the most physical things. You're like building bridges, and like the final exercise, you don't sleep. I think we had maybe 5 hours sleep for the whole week. Like you are. It's ridiculous as well because you're laughing at someone else that's falling asleep, and then you like nod off, and you're like standing up.
Yeah.
You're standing up with things in your hand. You're laughing at someone, and then you fall asleep, and then you catch yourself, and you're like, oh my God.
I just fell asleep.
Yeah. Like one of them, we were on a bridge. You had to like do like demming up a bridge. So it's like putting fake charges, aka plasticine, on like these I-beams and stuff, but on a bridge. So you have these like safety kit called dish kit. So you climb up with the bits, hook yourself at the top, and then start putting the charges on. And we were at the top. Actually, I saw him in Newbury, one of the boys that was on my course.
Oh, is that
with.
the one we bumped into in Tesco's?
It was, Reese. He was fantastic. He was the only other guy, again, Welsh, legend, was at the top of the other side. I still remember like the other side of the I-beam. And I was looking at him and I was like, I think he's drifting off because you are knackered. Like if this was like day 3 or day 4, it is maybe 3 o'clock in the morning and you're like still trying to put these bits of plasticine. It's cold and you fall asleep, but you're still like strapped into the bridge. So you're like dangling.
Off the edge of the bridge.
Off the edge of the bridge. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, still strapped into it. Like several meters off the ground. One of the weirdest things I've ever experienced. Yeah. So much fun though. And then went up north. So I ended up being able to train at Carlson Gracie's because I was still doing jiu-jitsu at the time. Trained at Carlson Gracie's in Hull for a couple of months actually when I was up there, then came back and then came to Newbury.
And that's when we met.
That's when we met in 2021.
You joined Newbury BJJ.
As a white belt, 2-stripe.
2-stripe white belt.
2-stripe white belt because I had my first stripe from Ben Robson and that was at Hanger. Had my second stripe. Oh God, who gave my second stripe? Don't know who gave me my second stripe. No idea. I'll find out. Yeah. Someone else gave me my second stripe. Was it? No, it wouldn't have been Gracie because they do not do gi, so it was wonderful. But moved down and then I got my final 2 remaining stripes and my blue belt from Bernie.
Yeah. And I remember how because it was close to when you were leaving, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you kept saying to me like, "Oh, I really hope I could get my belt before I leave" and stuff like this, and like you were so excited for it. And when it happened, you were so buzzed about it.
I think anyone that's had their blue belt knows that feeling. And to me, like Power Esther gyms in general, but Newbury had such and still does, has such a family feel to it. Yeah. Like, it's so rare to find that, in my opinion, like have it genuinely a family. And it is. It proves that the amount of comps that everyone goes to, like even if you go into Polaris or, any of the shows, just even if there's no one there that's on from the team, they just want to go places together. Yeah. And like, that was 4 years ago and I'm still friends with loads of the people from that gym, like, and their partners and whatever, like, and it is such a friendly environment. It will be a place I always want to come back to, and it's got a special place in my heart.
Yeah. Even though the year that you've been back here, you've trained like 3 times.
That's the thing, I've got so much love for it, and I'm like, I've been there 3 times. Yeah. Like, I love it, but I'm not there.
When you did leave, we'll talk more about when you were there. Yeah. But when you did leave, like people would always say to me, because they knew how close we were, they'd always be like, "Oh, how's Lottie doing? Like, how's she doing up north and like where she is. It's like, yeah, she's fine, she's good.
I've got no idea.
Yeah.
No idea where she is.
She don't fucking say shit.
I'm I am the worst at replying. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm good. I will give you like a 5-minute voice note and it'll be everything that's happened in the last month.
Yeah.
And if I
Or
see
year.
you, or yeah, but if I see you, you will get my undivided attention.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not great with being on my phone, just because I don't say I'm busy all the time, because everyone's busy all the time, you know, but I'm really bad at like object permanence, that kind of thing, but with people. So if you're not directly in my like field of view, I will forget that you exist.
No.
And it's an awful thing.
No.
But I'm aware of it and I'm working on it.
But I think you're someone who's got so much confidence, you'll talk to anyone.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like when we went into town a few weeks ago to have a chat and that, and then that random lady you just met in the street with the colourful hair, you just straight
Luminous
away,
hair.
just straight away just chatting to her, you absolutely made her day from that. You could see it in her face.
But
you just got that confidence where you can just talk to whoever
Yeah.
and make friendships really easily.
But I think it's part of the sport again. Like, I think it was developed, to me, that confidence came from firstly cadets, but not having to train, but just traveling so much with work and just in general, because I've got my van now.
Yeah.
Ever since buying that, it's given me the freedom to go everywhere. So training at new gyms, meeting new people, like I'm so used to.
Like jiu-jitsu
having-
is such an easy place to make connections and network.
It is. And the people are wonderful. Like,
Yeah.
there are the odd few, but the majority of people in jiu-jitsu are wonderful people.
Yeah.
And they're all from different walks of life. Like, you walk into any gym and you do like a poll on like people's jobs, people's families, like what they've done in their like previous to joining
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu. It's crazy. It
Yeah.
is crazy the amount of variance in jobs and abilities, but it kind of, everyone's got that sport as a collective.
Yeah.
And if you ever go on like a night out, which I love, it's at Christmas time.
Yeah.
And they'll do like a gym night out. You put everyone in a room and you're like, what?
There would be no other sport anywhere where you would get this weird group of people who
Yeah.
all come together to try and choke each other.
Yeah. That is essentially it, isn't
Yeah.
it? If you walked into a room and saw everyone that's on that night out, if they're out for a meal or whatever, and they do jiu-jitsu, you looked at them and you said, oh, what do they have in common? You'd be like, if you didn't know what it was, you'd be
Yeah.
like, what the? I've got no idea.
Yeah.
Do they know each other? Like, do any of them actually know each other? Is it
Everyone's
speed
dressed
dating?
completely different.
No one
Loads of
looks the
different
same.
vibes. The only thing that connects us is we all love to roll on the floor and choke each other.
Yeah, you've got like an 18-year-old sat next to like a 70-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why is it like
What?
you're so
Is that their
different?
grandson or like
Yeah,
what?
yeah, what's going on here? You're not related.
No.
Yeah, it's
I just remember
So
that
funny.
that first day you walked in, you just have this vibe about you where it's just like, it's almost like you've been there years. You just got that confidence, and
yeah.
I can't remember if it was like the first day or a few sessions in, we just connected like straight away.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
And it happens with some people. To me, you can see very early on that you'll be friends for life. Like, you have a couple conversations, you're like, I really like who they are as a person.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy when you start talking to someone to see if you have those similarities. I think just in general, like,
And you notice it more as well with jiu-jitsu, I feel, just because how close you are with people.
yeah, 100%. I think, it's weird when you first start, because you're like,
Yeah.
I have their leg hair and I have their leg hair on my teeth, and it's a bit much. But after a while, you're like, I'm okay with it now.
That's cool.
Yeah, like, I'm okay with your leg hair right in here right now. I'll deal with that. But it is such a playful and enjoyable sport, and so it's crazy now. I've got more female friends than I ever had in my life, and all of them are either through, some of them work, but mostly through my sport.
Yeah.
Mostly through sport, which is insane, because I never would have thought I would find. I don't feel like I'd find women that are similar to me. I'm not. It's not a pick me girl kind of thing, but like, I look at a lot of women in society, and I'm like, I've really struggled to connect with them, because I don't feel overly feminine a lot of the time, which I'm perfectly fine with. But
Apart from this year's, like the first year you got eyebrows, wasn't it? done?
I got my eyebrows done.
Eyebrows
I got my
and eyelashes, yeah.
I got lashes. Yeah, I feel like a girl now. Now I know what it feels like to be a girl. But yeah, I think you're unsure that you'll find people as an adult that you connect with, especially as a female, I think. But there are so many incredible women, I'd say, through jiu-jitsu. Like, and every single one I've met, I've gone, she's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, she's got so many bits to her, and like hobbies-wise, like super dedicated to their family or work or sport or everything, you know.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like there's a lot more women getting into Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. It's just such a sport that's just growing and growing because it's still fairly new.
Yeah,
when you compare it to martial arts in general.
It is. It's definitely growing, and it's so lovely to see people supporting each other as well. Like you look at the CGI, you look at the recent Polaris, you look at Enyo, you look at all these promotions that are now just getting women at the forefront of all these, you know, paying them a decent wage, which I know has been like highly contested on several things. But yeah, the big names are now coming through, and women are wanting to be seen. Yeah. Like,
and they're exciting to watch as well.
They're fucking sick. Yeah. Like, I love watching women's matches. Like men's matches, cool.
No.
But the women's matches, I'm always like, it's so badass. It sucks when I can't go and see them because I've got a couple of friends competing at the end of this month, actually, and I'm really gutted I can't go and see them live. But I'll be sitting there on my phone, like, watching my mates. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool to support them.
No. So, coming back round to Newbury.
Yeah.
When you joined. And this is where I first met you, but then also where I noticed your hate for gi, because I love the gi, and every time we trained, like, we'd always just start partnering up.
Yeah. And
I know how much it annoyed you when I'd see you tuck your gi into your belt, get all sorted, and then I'd just pull it straight up as soon as round start. I could see the frustration on your face. And I can see it right now as well.
Yeah. I tried.
I knew how much it pissed you off.
Oh, God, it breaks something in me when I just want to throat punch everyone in the room. Yeah. Like, just anyone pulling out a lapel. Yeah, there you go. If you wanna make me angry, pull my lapels out, and I will switch.
Because then that's when you used to say to everyone, "Oh, John keeps trying to undress
he tries to undress me. Yeah. Let's just make it weird.
Yeah.
Make him feel weird for taking my lapels out. And you're like, no, it's not like that. I'm like, he tries to undress me every time we train. And you're like, no, stop.
Fuck off.
Stop telling people that. I'm like, no, he does. He undresses me forcefully.
Goes round to a bit like the most recent time of training in the gi.
Yeah.
The slight hiccup we had doing close guard stuff.
Oh yeah.
We don't need to go into that.
No, what you said. Yeah. They can ask. People can ask if they want to know. They can ask.
Complete fuck up.
On your part.
Yeah. But the time, did you at any point love the gi?
No.
No, never.
No.
You just did it because you had to and you wanted to be part of the class.
Yeah. I've never naturally enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the class because of the people, because of the moves, but I've never got in a game and be like, I can't wait to be... No. At no point have I looked at a game and be like, I can't wait to get in that. No.
So gi versus no gi, you say no gi?
No gi, ever.
No?
Ever. If I had the choice, I would never train gi in my life, ever
So
again.
say like on a winter's day, you're out in town,
Fine.
Someone starts a fight,
No
grips
gi.
you, you're going to panic.
I'm going to throat punch him.
You're going to
Again,
throat
throat punch.
punch.
Straight.
Oh, not throwing a punch, throat punch.
Throat punch. Punch in the throat.
Straight away.
Straight away. No choice, no words. No grip break, throat punch.
Stroke punch.
Throat punch.
And when was your first taste of competition? Was that the in-house comp or...
Ooh, I think it was, and then I think it was the Somerset.
Yeah, because me and Idwell went to Somerset, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Nearly killed us on the way.
That's
where every time I've been in the car with you, there's been... it's literally been every...
recently was bad.
So, going to Somerset.
Yep.
I think it felt like we were going to take off going round a roundabout or something, or you just missed a couple of turn-ins.
I like taking roundabouts fast, yeah.
Going to Basingstoke, because we used to train in Basingstoke on certain...
yeah, I tried
What
to
day was
merge.
that? I can't even remember what day we used to go.
I
We
want to
used to
say
go every
Wednesday.
week, yeah.
I want to say on a Wednesday, and I tried to merge with a
Trying to go up a
Arctic
hill
lorry.
with the Arctic lorry,
Yeah.
and you had to merge into their lane, clipped the wing mirror.
It's fine.
I was just
didn't
ready. I was
come
just
off.
like, it's going to happen. I was so chilled. Like, no panic. I just see
There
this
was
lorry
no
getting
panic.
closer.
You just accepted death at that point. You were like, oh gosh, this is just what's going to happen. And then the most recent one, that was bad.
That was very bad. Giveaway sign. Lottie's just like, no, we're all good. Just goes for it. Little sports car, 60-year-old man, maybe 70. Actually whizzed all the way around you. I was so prepared when we came back down that road after our going to my mates. I was so prepared to see him on the side of the road, upside down,
Yeah,
or
in a
potential,
bush.
yeah, or just ambulance, heart attack, because
Bloke's dead.
the adrenaline high he got from that having to swerve. But
Not good. Yeah,
No.
that was and that was a really nice car as well. It was like an old MG, I think.
yeah,
He's fine. I was fine. As I said, I just forced him to face his mortality a little bit
No.
earlier, which is good. We all need that check. So he's welcome.
but with the that's slight off track, but the in-house comp,
Yeah.
you jumped in with the guys as well, because there wasn't at the
Yeah,
time
there
there
was-
wasn't enough women.
No, and I think the only girls that were there didn't want to compete, which is
No. And you had
absolutely right. Yeah.
like a really back and forth match actually with Tadas, didn't you?
Tadas. I love that man. I love that man. Every time I see him, I say, I love your new gi. He doesn't, I think there was like one time where he had a new gi and he got really fed up with me, like telling him that I liked his new gi. So now every time I see him, I like his new gi. And
Yeah.
he hates me. But he got his purple, didn't he, recently?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He was buzzed
Tadas
for
is
that.
a fantastic role. Love him. So yeah, we had a really good back and forth. I think I was still white belt because it was, the first
Because
one.
it didn't go. It went down to judge's decision, didn't it? Or did one of you get a sub?
I think he might have got the sub.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have the
Maybe an
video
armbar.
somewhere, but I'm not sure.
I think he got an armbar. Maybe.
Okay. It wouldn't have been a choke.
I mean, there's no.
You've got no
Will it
fucking neck.
hell? I've got weird neck. Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm blessed with a weird neck that I can't be choked.
I have to say, you must be one of the most annoyingest training partners as well.
Thank you.
It's just impossible to do any techniques.
What do you mean?
Like, anytime Bernie would be like, right, show you the technique and then go off and do it.
Yeah.
It would be so fucking difficult just to actually sit there and stay still, like actually do the technique. You're always doing something else.
Just doing
Just
something
fucking
that
around.
I'm not meant to be doing.
Yeah.
Shark. Yeah. That's
I think that's where I got it from.
Yeah.
Because then once you left, I was doing that shit.
we had to. I'd pass the torch to
Yeah.
you. I was like, you have to do it now.
I'm the new Lottie.
You're the new distraction lady, one person. Yeah.
But then first actual comp was Somerset, which I think we went for like a little hike the day before, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Got lost in the woods,
We did. Yeah.
even
we had
though
to.
you make maps for a living and navigate.
I make maps. I don't have to follow them.
No.
No, just make them. That's
Just
all I
make
need to do.
'em.
I don't have to follow them. I just have to make them.
Which, as I mentioned this from the hike, I'll insert that little video of in the park. Yeah, I'll insert that just like in the middle here.
It's a great video. If
Yeah.
you've never done that workout, do it.
Yeah.
It's a good workout.
How did you find that for your first comp?
It's really nerve wracking.
Because did you not compete at all at MMA? No.
I had a show match. So I had a show match against someone that was, she was on Cage Warriors at the time, or she'd just been on Cage Warriors. And I was like, oh, I'll go against her. She had like 10 kilos on me at the time. So I'm 60 now. At the time, I was like 52, 53. So she had like a decent amount on me. And it was a no headshots, like amateur. And I got fucking pummeled into the ground. Like it's so nerve wracking.
Yeah.
Like doing an MMA match. I look back now and I'm like, nothing will ever compare to that.
No.
Like ever. Nothing will compare to that. And
So like jumping into doing some jiu-jitsu comps, you was like, oh, what's the worst going to happen?
you can't literally knock me out. You can choke
Yeah.
me out, but I mean, you could try. It's not going to happen. But you can.
That's a call out. anyone listening,
You can't choke me.
you have to get her to turn up first, but
Get her there. Get it in the gi, which isn't gonna happen. You have to dress her. I'm not gonna dress myself. You gotta dress me. I'm not gonna dress her. Yeah. But it's good. Like I've competed every now and then. I competed like maybe once.
because you've also been very lucky to compete for the military.
I have, yeah. I've
And go
been
to
really lucky.
Vegas twice, isn't it?
3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
Three
yeah.
times. And how was that?
Mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
Did you get much
It's-
nerves?
Yes. Yeah. It's a weird one. So I'll feel really like confident and fine, and then like it's in the bullpen. I'm like,
Oh shit.
what am I doing? Like, why am I here? I get more of an existential crisis. Well, so maybe not nerves. I just like, I think that I shouldn't be here and I shouldn't do the sport. So I don't know if that's worse than nerves. I'm just like, I shouldn't be here.
Why am I representing
Yeah.
the military?
Why am I in a different country representing the military doing a sport? Like, why am I here? Why am I doing this?
I should be back home making maps.
Yeah, I should be doing anything but doing this. Like, who decided this was okay? Who thought that I would be good here doing? Yeah. Anyway, it was good. I've done
Really good experience.
Yeah, I've got a bronze in the no-gi. That's the only thing I've got from those comps,
From all comps.
from all the comps. But it's hard, man. It's so hard because the girls are so good. And to be fair, last year I decided to cut my weight. But I'm not a weight cutter. I've realised ever. That's not me. I will never weight cut. Like, that's just not what I'm about, ever.
And now you're lifting weights you're gaining, I'm guessing, from the muscle mass.
Yeah. So, like, I've lost a bit of muscle mass. I haven't trained in 8 days.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, which is unheard of for me because I've been so busy. I've genuinely have been so busy with work and moving and seeing friends. I've just been doing so many things. I'm like, I find it hard to do fitness. Like, if I keep it part of my routine, it's fine, but it hasn't been part of my routine for the last couple of weeks, so I need to reel it back. And today I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some lifts and some cardio. Yeah.
So how did it, towards the end of your time in Newbury, you were a bit nervous, I'm guessing, wasn't sure if you're going to get your belt,
Yeah.
your first belt in jiu-jitsu, well, second if you count white belt, but how was that feeling? Because did you expect it during that class, or
No.
you had no idea? It was just like a bit of a surprise.
I've never expected any of my belts or any of my stripes as well. Like it's such a weird sport, I think, when you're starting, and you start progressing to some extent when you're like, oh, I can do things. I can like get out of certain positions. And yeah, when I got that belt, I think it was just, a bit of relief, but I was just so, I was so surprised.
Yeah.
I was so surprised that I got it. It felt incredible, and it was such a lovely way to have left Newbury. And it was surrounded by fantastic people as well, and you get to get whipped, which is quite fun, which I'm absolutely here for.
You missed my last whipping.
I
Were you there
did.
for the... Oh, no, you
No,
missed
I
the
was
last
there.
2. Purple, because you weren't here. Because you came back for... we went for 7 bone, didn't we?
I think I whipped you. I think I got you purple. I think I was there for when you got whipped. I remember smacking the hell out of
Definitely
you.
not brown.
Definitely not brown. Purple, I think I was there. Because I think I whipped the hell out of
Because I
you.
remember you coming back to celebrate. No, you weren't there because you messaged me saying congratulations.
Oh,
I think it was blue, maybe.
maybe blue. I've definitely whipped you.
And then, I can't remember. I might have been blue already.
I've definitely whipped you.
But
Because you deserve it.
I think you're the only girl that I actually fucking just go ham on.
Yeah, to be fair, people were quite nice. There was like a couple, I think it was like you and Sean maybe, they're like actually...
And Sam, I think.
Yeah, Sam, yeah. 100%. Get it? Like, do it. I think it's like, just because I'm a girl, smack me as hard as you do the other blokes. Because some of them had welts. Like,
Yeah. Like, it feels like you're just bleeding.
yeah. It's so, like, your back feels so spicy. And the people that got like whipped in the nipples, like, I'm again lucky that I get to wear a bra. But the poor men that get whipped in the nipples,
Just slice them straight off.
oh, nah. Human, you got no nipples left. That'll be a bad time.
So How did you feel having to leave Newbury?
I think it was quite daunting because once you're a place for a while, you don't want to leave.
No, you like build relationships with people, build like little families. And for you, I think I've always said like Newbury's quite a good location for you because everywhere that you've got friends or family is all about an hour away.
Yeah.
So it's very central to what you do.
It is. And it's the unfortunate part of my job is that I have to move. I don't really get a choice in a lot of it, which I'm fully okay with. Like I signed up to the job. I know what.
Do you think that's the only downside of the job? Or
it's a blessing and a curse. Like I enjoy it because I've lived in some fantastic places and I've
met some really good people.
Yeah, like I've got friends all over the country now, which I'm so grateful for, and they're such great people. And if I didn't do the job, I would have never have met them.
Yeah.
Like that's all I like every time that I get worried that I have to move, it's what I have to remember. Like I'm doing now, I've got to move again. I've got to pack all of my life up and put it in my van, and it is annoying and it is frustrating, but I think I wouldn't get these opportunities if I didn't do this job.
No.
So it's just part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just accept it.
Yeah.
You just got used to it.
It's definitely sad, but it also is like, it's a little bit like, oh, I can train somewhere new, get some new people to train with, different...
Learn a new style.
Yeah, because you go to different gyms and you feel that like there's different emphasis on certain parts. Like some are more gi heavy gyms, some are more no gi heavy. Like the techniques they like to teach. Like if you go to the 10th Planet, it'd be different from a Roger Gracie, which is different from a Para Estra. So like it's all very, it's all very different. But it's so much fun that I get the opportunity to train with all these people and meet new people, and it's really cool. Yeah.
Nice.
It's cool.
And you've been able to, the beauty of jiu-jitsu as well, you get to meet so many different characters and people from loads of different walks of life.
Oh yeah.
And like if you think about something like football, for instance, you go have a football match or go train somewhere, you're never going to meet like the top end people get to play with them. Whereas like jiu-jitsu, you can walk into a club, meet like a 4-time world champion, say hello, have a chat, get to roll with them and do that exact thing.
You get to speak to them as well. Like, the amount of high-level grapplers that will do Q&As afterwards. Yeah. You can ask them, like, I mean, it's weird, but you could be like, what is your favourite food? What is your favourite pastime? And like so many of them have like big social media presences, but they will connect with their fans. Like I really appreciate that. That's
what I loved about like the other day. It was just felt so surreal. Like went down to Jeff hosted Justin Flores.
Oh, nice.
So like I've always seen him online and like because he was Ronda Rousey's
training
coach.
partner.
Yeah.
And
like he spoke about that, and it's like I've always seen him online, and it's just like this dude, like it's insane. Like his flow is just incredible. Like judo, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, it's all there, and it's just like perfection. To then see him, get to speak to him, like interact, see his techniques and stuff, it was just like so cool to be in the same room. Whereas like other things like football and that, you just don't get that sort of opportunity.
Or you'd be paying thousands to meet them. Like it's
and some people get that sort of like what's the word for it? Not cocky. They get like this persona and they're arrogance, and they just think they're better than everyone else. Whereas obviously in jiu-jitsu you get some people like that, but it's not that common.
It's such a humbling sport.
Yeah.
It really humbles you, and if you don't train, like I didn't train for a little bit, and I did the comp class at Matt Academy, that humbled the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Because I finished like a couple of the comp rounds and it was like positional sparring. And you're like, oh my God, I've forgotten literally everything.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? Yeah. But it's like, you know that's just part and parcel of it. Once you've done a couple of years, you realise that's just part of it. And it's the beauty of it that you can't be good at everything.
No.
And you are constantly learning no matter what.
And it's okay to fail and then get back and then do it again.
Yeah.
Try again. That didn't work. Try again.
Try again. Just keep going. Like you have to be so stubborn.
Yeah.
And I think if you're a stubborn person, do jiu-jitsu. It'll be great for you.
Yeah.
And it'll humble you and it'll give you such a calmness to you as a person, I think. Because I don't think I was always well, I'm not really a calm person, but I think it's created a calmness in me.
Yeah. What would you say to women looking to try jiu-jitsu for the first time?
Just
from your point of view?
I'd say find your local club. Like try and, if you need to, message like a couple of girls if you know any of them. But like I always say, like my DMs are open. Please message me, message any of my friends that I've mentioned, and they'll be more than happy. Like there's like Jew Livesey, her judo camps, there's things like that. So there's loads of women only events going on all the time. Go to those.
Yeah.
Like the atmosphere is incredible. The women are so friendly. Do some one-to-ones with women if you can. Like if you want to start, just go for it. It will be worth it. It will be hard being the only woman normally in a gym, which is becoming less and less likely, but just go for it. Yeah, just go for it is my only advice.
What kind of benefits did you find through jiu-jitsu that you benefited from?
I think it's just been a constant for me.
Yeah.
Like just having something to rely on that no matter what, like if I had a good day, if I had a bad day, like maybe not so much this year because I've focused more on my fitness, my lifting. Like I definitely wanted to focus more on my lifting this year and I've got some good stuff out of it. But to me, jiu-jitsu will always be the constant that's there because
it's never going to leave.
No.
And I think some people, like we're going to have this topic in a few episodes' time, but talking about like jiu-jitsu being your personality, making it your personality. If you do that, like when... I think it depends what you're looking to get out of jiu-jitsu. If you want it to be a job, then you probably need it to be your personality.
Yeah.
To be able to make the money and be someone entertaining. But for someone looking to do it as a hobby, it's very easy to get so sucked into it. Everyone does. It's just finding that balance, and because otherwise once it does go because of an injury or something and you can't be on the mat, it's frustrating and horrible.
You've got to have other things.
Yeah.
You've got to have other things. You can't just have jiu-jitsu because you will turn around one day and be like, what else do I have? Like, what else am I doing with my life that will give me happiness? Because that's ultimately what we want, isn't it? You know, from everything in our lives. And I always think like a good jiu-jitsu practitioner isn't always going to be a good coach, and vice versa. So like I've seen a couple interviews recently of like what's his name? Bald, weird fanny pack.
Oh, John Danaher.
John Danaher, a perfect example. Did you see him compete in IBJJF? No. Is he a fantastic coach? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to be a good jiu-jitsu practitioner to be a good coach. And just because you're a good, like, you win all the medals does not mean that you will be a good coach.
No.
So it's yeah. If you want to start, go for it. If you want to start coaching, also go for it. See if it works. See if people respond well to what you're teaching. I'd love to teach at some point when I'm somewhere that I'm not moving every 3 seconds and I can actually turn up, because that would be good. That would be a relatively good thing to happen. But yeah, I'd love to do more.
Do you find, like, have you had any times where you've got like something's happened in life or work's not gone right and you found like jiu-jitsu's just like either helped you get through it or settled you
all the time
to ease your mind?
All the time.
Yeah,
like,
do you get that with lifting as well? Yeah, I like picking up heavy things. It's really fun. Heavy circles are good, but it's finding something. That's what I'm saying. Finding a sport where you can go into and you can forget everything. Like maybe not. It doesn't really happen with lifting. It definitely happens with jiu-jitsu. Like if I turn up to jiu-jitsu, that is all I can focus on. Like you cannot. No.
You don't have the time. If anything else is going on in your life, if you know your family's like not great, your job's doing your head in, or you got many problems, or you're not feeling 100% that day. Well, for women, you're on your period or your pre-period. You turn up to training, you ain't got time to think about that shit. No. You are getting choked. Your arms are getting ripped.
You have to think about what's happening with the person who's looking to submit.
You've got to make sure that your kneecap isn't going to turn the other way. Like you have got so many things to focus on. other than...
And you come out of there exhausted.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, depending on who's
100%.
teaching the class and whatever. But you come out of there exhausted and your mind's so tired from the class. You don't have time to think about what's happened prior to the class.
Well, it's a calmness. It's a calmness afterwards, and you're like, you have the little catch up, or you have the little like session on the mats of like asking people how their day was or whatever. But yeah, you get to the end of a session, you're like, oh, I've forgotten why I was angry, or like why I was worried, and I think it just calms people down in so many different ways, and I think it does so much for so many different people. Yeah, I've been very lucky to have the opportunities that I have through work and through a bunch of other things. But yeah, it's been cool. Yeah, doing a 24-hour role, that was disgusting.
How did you find that? Because we've got one coming up.
You do. You got one at the end of the month. I'm gutted I can't go. I won't be here.
End of the month? Middle of the month?
Middle of that.
I thought you were going to be able to make it.
I thought I was. I'm not flying back till the day after.
No. Oh.
They've changed the flights.
That's a shame.
Told us today. And I was like, great. Thank you so much. I would have loved it. I hated it. Well, I say I hated it.
Did you do the full 24?
Full 24. I did it with a mate, and we did 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off for the full 24. Us two did it for the full 24, and then we had people coming in and out. So we used...
Was it just rolling, or did you like do drilling as well?
No, we only did... You didn't have the mental capacity.
No.
It was just rolls. Like, full 24 hours. It was November. It was in a gym. Love it. It was Andy Roberts' gym, and gyms don't have heating.
No.
So it was... And I was in the gi because I was cold. Like, that's probably the only times I've actually put gi on and wanted to put it on, because it was so cold. So you're freezing. Your skin, like, I still remember...
You get to a point where you can't sweat anymore, and it's like a dry sweat almost.
Oh, man, you were covered in, like, salt crisp, like, in...
Yeah.
Raw. And, like, it was good, to be fair, because we had, like, fresh people come in, so you get, like, new rounds, and you get different people to roll with. And... Oh, the boys, there was like a bunch of boys that were going out, and they'd just been for a curry. So they came back, and they were like a little bit drunk, a little bit tipsy, and just had a curry. So they were like, they smell like curry. And they like came in, they were like, whoa, let's roll. And I was like, oh my God. So like, it was like 11 p.m. So we'd been going since like maybe 9 a.m. So I'm like, I'm a little bit tired at this point.
Yeah.
So they came in and just started like doing crazy stuff on the mats. And then it hit maybe 4, 5 in the morning, and Sam and Mark came from Riog. I've never hit someone in the face so many times with my knee rolling. I was so and I remember doing an interview. I did an interview with Riog.
I think I've seen that.
And like, I was so spaced out because they asked like really meaningful questions. They're like, what does jiu-jitsu mean to you? And I was like, it's everything. I was like, I'm so tired, and I don't even know where I am. I look like an absolute mess. My hair's like all over the place. I'm like, I got like a hoodie underneath my gi because it was so cold. And yeah, they were like, what do you think about jiu-jitsu? And like, what does it mean to you? And I was like, it's everything. I was like, I love it so much. Like, it's done so much for me. And to be fair, it has. But I think because of the timing and because I hadn't slept, so it was like sleep debt, I'm very tired. I was like, I've just got to be honest with him. And I was so brutally honest. I look back and I'm like, I look an absolute mess. But what I'm saying, I'm like, it does make sense.
Yeah.
You know, it does so much for people. And I like putting myself through physically demanding things, because I can look back and go, that's pretty cool, I could do that. But also to know the money that you're raising is going towards something or someone that it benefits so many other people.
Yeah.
So many other people. Like, I had spicy skin for a couple of days, but I've raised money for people that could do a sport that I know that I love and that other people can benefit from.
Yeah.
And if it means that they don't necessarily have the money at this time to pay for that, I'll raise a couple £100 so they can do it. 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it's no sweat off my back.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
Well, it is, but
with the 24 hours, I'm figuring out the best way of doing it, because the way of doing it, we've got seminars going on as well. So
Nice.
like to break it up.
Smart.
So there'll be a bit of teaching as well, and then trying to take some like instructional so I can drill some stuff as well. If like I'm a bit tired, I can do that and then get back to rolling.
Nice.
But majority of it, I think, will be rolling for me.
The best piece of advice I got was from Dan from Ippon's gym.
Mr. Dan.
Mr. Dan, yeah.
Legend.
He's great. He's wonderful. He responded to my, because I think I was like putting him up every hour, and he put it up after the first couple of hours. He was like, "Just be careful of your skin," and I was like, "What does he mean? What does he mean? Be careful of your skin?" And you won't understand it yet. When you get in that first shower after the 24-hour roll, it feels like someone's taking a cheese grater to your entire body. It is.
Because I did a 12-hour one a few years back, and it's like, I remember that. Like, obviously, it's not as long, but you get to a point where you don't sweat anymore. It's dry, and as you say, like salty crystals, and it's just fucking rank.
It feels like your skin's. You feel like a gecko. Like it's my physical. Like, but yeah, getting in that shower, it feels like your skin is burning.
Yeah.
And it what? Yo.
Well, I'm not sure what the time is, but we'll probably have to wrap it up shortly.
That's okay. I feel like I've yapped hard.
Yeah.
I've yapped way harder than I should have, but that's okay. Yapping's good.
We'll have to do another one at some point.
That would be cool. I'd like.
We haven't even spoken about you getting your purple belt.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah, like the things that have happened since Newbury in 2021.
Because we got to, once you joined Newbury, you got your blue belt, and then coming up to leave him, but then we went on a tangent about just jiu-jitsu in 24 hours of sparring.
Yeah. But you'll have a really good session, and like there's so many good people coming down to give you seminars.
We've got DJ as well. We've got a whole set of like different DJs to keep it going through the whole 24 hours.
Nice. Sean's gonna DJ, isn't he?
No.
What?
Not that I'm aware of.
What?
But we got a food truck, barbecue.
I'm so gutted I'm missing that.
Couple of seminars. Like I think we've got 3 seminars. And what else is there? I think there's something else I'm missing. Can't remember. But yeah, we've got a lot going on.
Nice.
Lots of people doing photography, videography, all sorts of stuff going on. So it's going to be fun.
That's going to be... I'm so gutted I'm not coming back.
I'm still trying to figure out what is a reasonable amount of time to wear one set of kit. I'm thinking like 2, maybe 3 hours.
You'd be surprised. So that's what I was thinking. I packed like one for every 4 hours. I ended up just keeping mine on. Because I was so cold. But that's the thing, because I'm on like the outside layer.
That's why I'm thinking doing no gi to start off with, and then through the night I'm going to go into the gi when it's going to be colder.
Yeah, maybe do that. Yeah, because I think I finished in no-gi, and my finishing round, I remember the lady, who was it? Maria, my friend Maria. She's married to someone in the military as well. But I said she's like rolling with a cloud. Like she's so soft when she rolls with you. I was like, I just need this. I need someone that's really gentle. I was like, my body's fucked. And I was rolling with her. I was like, you feel like a cloud. It was so good.
Yeah.
But that was my 3rd 24-hour thing. So I did a 24-hour hike, 24-hour cycle, 24-hour roll.
I think I remember your cycle because that was when we knew each other.
Yeah, it was.
Because I messaged you a few times.
It was in bits.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
I have never...
Because you did that locally, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did that here. Yeah, I cycled for 24 hours. That was actually horrendous. It was almost as bad. The hike was fun again, but it was...
Do you think the cycle was the worst one?
Because I did it alone, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I did the hike with my really good friend, Mary. So she's the one that I was on the core engagement team with. That was really fun. Did 24-hour roll, did it with one of my mates. And then, yeah, the cycle I did on my own. So I just had loads of films lined up, which was fine. But it was just, it feels very different when you do like a challenge like that on your own. Because you're just relying on your own. Like, when the motivation goes, you're relying on stubbornness and perseverance at that point, because it is rough. Like if anyone's done anything 24-hour wise, I did do another 24-hour thing, but it was it's called the Grateful Run. I don't know if they still do it, but it was like something you're grateful for. You do 1 mile every hour for 24 hours, so you do have time to sleep in between, so it's not necessarily constant for 24 hours, but yeah, you do a mile every hour. And that was really fun. So yeah, you like write down a list of 24 things that you're grateful for in your life.
Yeah.
And that felt minging as well because it was like summer and I was sweaty. I'm like, you don't have enough time to shower between everyone, so you're like lying on your bed on a towel and you're like, why did I do this? Why? This was pointless. But it's not pointless. It's you look back and it's a good thing that you've done. I think that's the only thing. That's what I like doing. I like physically challenging myself because I think it's something cool and badass to look back on.
Yeah.
But also something just mentally challenging. Mentally challenging things are fun.
Yeah.
They just are.
That's why I love it. Anytime, like, I try to, I don't say I always do, but if something's really bothering me or, like, being down, just exhausting yourself. Like, just go out and just physically just batter yourself to the point where your mind is completely fucked because then you can't think about anything.
Yeah.
You feel so much better afterwards.
I think there's something to be said about just putting yourself in a mental state that is so rough that it puts things in perspective massively for you. Because then when bad things happen in your life, you're like, this is nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking 4 a.m. in a ditch somewhere, like knackered out my brain because I've just walked for the last God knows how many hours. Like that, nothing will compare to it.
I think that's what the beauty of jiu-jitsu is. Like, you've got the community aspect of it. You make such good friends through it. Plus then the exhaustion you get from the classes and fighting people.
It's constant.
Yeah.
It is constant. It is relentless. It is relentless and it's constant. So when you are in a rough time, whatever you do for your job, whatever family situation you have, friends, whatever, nothing can be as bad as it.
No.
Like, I think, yeah.
And that's why as we go back to the whole personality thing, if you make it your whole personality, it does destroy you inside.
It does. You need to have somewhere to reach out and
I think,
have people that will be honest with you and be like, dude, you need to like stop.
Rein it in a bit.
Yeah, like find something else.
Yeah.
What's that guy? It's like a YouTube video. No, it's a meme. And he's like, you gotta do something. You gotta do something. You gotta like sucking toes. You gotta do something. But it's like jiu-jitsu's good, but you need to have other things.
That's why a few people, they've got injuries at the moment that's keeping them off the mat.
Yeah.
And they come and do a bit of photography or still socialise with everyone. And that makes a big difference, I think. Because you still feel part of it, but without doing it. And in some ways it makes you miss it even more because you can't go on there and do it if you see a technique you really like the look of.
It's the same with illness as well. So like I have a real problem with people that train through illness. So like as in colds.
The amount of fucking times you've coughed in my face.
I wasn't ill though. I just wanted to cough in your face. But like when you've got an infectious disease, like ringworm is a massive one, obviously in the jiu-jitsu community. But people train through their illness. I have no respect for you.
No.
Or people that have that, if they've got, like I've seen it before, people have got ringworm in one gym and gone to another gym.
Oh, really?
Because you're fucking, obviously, if you got one at the gym and you say, I've got ringworm, your coach is going to say, don't come and train.
Yeah.
You need to rest. And then they go, yeah, cool. And they basically put a middle finger up to their coach
and go
train somewhere else. Nah. Like, you are not protecting yourself. You're not protecting, like, more importantly.
It's being selfish.
You're not protecting the people you're training with.
No.
Which is the most important part, which is the same as, I've seen it before where they're like, don't judge a gym on their black belts, judge them on their white belts. So how the white belts are allowed to act and allowed to treat each other is the way you should be judging a gym. Yeah. Like if they are treating people with respect.
If I get white belts in my class, I chain them to the walls in the corner so they can watch.
Damn.
I'm joking.
Crazy. Clockwork Orange.
Waterboard them.
Eyes like pinned open, like, make it stop.
An hour of just mother's milk.
Yeah, shock. I'm not even surprised from you. I'm not.
I think we should probably wrap it up.
Cool.
Because you've probably got other things you need to get done.
I need to pack my shit, man.
I thought you already done all.
Nah, I've got like plants because I couldn't pack my plants because plants will die. So I've got to pack all my plants and my TV and my mirror.
Yeah. So what's your last day in Newbury?
Tomorrow. Lunchtime.
Sad times.
It is, but I will be back. Like, and I will actually. I'm not just saying this shit and not meaning it because I'm going to go see Daisy. I'm going to see M as well. And like, I want to come back and train because now I know that next year is going to be my hard-hitting jiu-jitsu year.
You reckon?
I've had my year out. I've had
This
my
is
fun.
recorded. Like, this is
It
going
is.
out, so you can't.
It's going to the people. I'm coming back next year. I'm doing it. Yeah.
Oh, well, we're going to miss you. And always,
Thank you.
You've always been a sister since I've known you.
Hell
So,
yeah. Sister for another mister.
Yeah. Sister that I never wanted.
Exactly. An unwanted sister. That's
Yeah.
all I am.
But it was great to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem. And I hope you enjoyed it.
I will.
Fucking hell.
That's how I wanted to end. Weirdly.